pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America,
and
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's going to be a few more minutes until they get.
Okay, we just have to wait a few more minutes for the attorney to show up, and we'll get this going. Is anybody here from Ocean View Terrace Motel?
They said they're going to be on Zoom.
Oh, that's going to be a Zoom job? Okay.
Bringing them in. He's up on Zoom.
All right.
No, you can take a seat.
Morning. You guys can see and hear me.
It'll be Stephen Mitchell. We're on. Looks like we're in order.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the attorney to come in, and then we'll be able to get started.
Awesome. Thank you very much, and good morning.
Morning.
over the span of the 60 months back. That's all right. Is he in the building? Showing in,
He was on his way.
he's still driving there.
Yeah.
Stuck in traffic.
I'm not sure if it's Sean or somebody else. I'm not sure.
Okay. Did you take a look at this? What's that?
Push it, you're right.
Yes. There it is. Okay. Now, if we can get Uncle back, we'll do all right. John's outside. Did you want me to grab him? Right here. He's right in the hall. We used to call it Johnny's Fire Room. Okay, Uncle, we ready? All right. Let's call this to order. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right. You're John, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Tell me what's going on with the fire alarms.
It's expected behavior. I mean, we have our alarm system and we have transient guests, and at least once a year, somebody vapes in the room, triggers the alarm. I mean, there's no getting around it. I try very, very hard to get on top of the calls and the response before sending anybody out. I mean, this last one in particular was, I spoke to the police officer that arrived, and I do believe the fire marshal showed up, but he was able to stop the full dispatch. The unfortunate reality is that I guess it's 60 months before the whole
That's correct.
thing. Yeah, is there any way to reset us? Because we kind of took on that. So we took over the property 6 years ago at this point, and we assumed we assumed the prior history, I guess.
No.
So it's always just been $1,000 fine, it seems. We do everything we possibly can to avoid that. I mean, but folks will vape in the rooms, even though that's not our policy. And I don't know. I'm just wondering if there's anything that we can do
Oh,
to.
let me ask you a question here, okay? There's a huge gap between 2022 and 25. What,
Okay.
what went on during those, you know, between 22 and 25 where there's like no infractions?
Probably that we took out a lot of the kitchenettes. We used to have stovetop burners,
Right,
so we got rid of all that stuff.
all right,
Yeah, so like right now, we have toasters in three of the rooms that have the remnants of what we call a kitchenette, but we got rid of all the stovetop burners, the ovens. We do not allow people to use the fireplace unless we know that they're capable of using a fireplace in the one room. But most people don't. Most people don't know how to use a fireplace, so we don't let them use it. So we've eliminated a lot of the things that can trigger false alarms or actual alarms. And it seems now the biggest culprit is just vaping. You know, even though we don't allow it in the rooms, they continue to do it anyways. And we get it at least once or twice a year. I try to stop the alarm before it starts to call out, and I call the alarm company before to try to prevent any sort of unnecessary dispatch. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
okay. I'll entertain a motion.
So this was due to vaping, you saw that, you witnessed that?
This last one, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody denies it, but it's like if there's nothing else in the room and the room kind of smells fruity, they're obviously vaping. And yeah.
Are there any placards or anything in the room, or anything that tells people not to do any of those things?
Yes, and then it's also on all the documentation, like their intake documentation, when they come to sign or to check in, we have it specifically on there saying there's absolutely no vaping, no smoking, you know, none of that stuff in the rooms. So and every room by the door has a little placard that says, you know, this is a non-smoking premises.
Could it be said that anybody responsible for it would be responsible for the fine, and it would be tagged on to their bill?
We do have that in the documentation. What I've noticed is that with our credit card system, for I guess PCI compliance, you know, it expires after a certain time on how long we're allowed to actually charge a card, and these notices are dispatched a couple weeks or a couple months after the fact. So in this particular instance, I can't even charge the guy because his card's not on file anymore, and there's no way he's going to agree to give me a new card. But we do have it in there that's saying if you trigger that alarm and the town sends us a bill, you're responsible for it. But unless we get like the notice in the mail for the fine within probably a couple weeks' time, there's nothing that we can. I mean, I can send them an invoice, but and then I'd have to send it collections and go through all that nonsense. But it's kind of yeah, it's almost a zero-sum game.
Got a problem here.
Well,
And they paid all of them.
things have been pretty quiet the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So this is the only one, so I'm okay with,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
let's give him
I'd say
a
let's give it a ride on this one.
All right, I'll entertain a motion. Give me a
motion to
I'll
let this go and give him a clean slate.
second.
Thank you very much.
Favor?
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And we'll
You're
keep an
gonna-
eye on it
you're-
going
you're-
forward.
You're getting your fine forgiven, and you're getting your counter back to zero on your fire, okay?
Yeah.
Your police still is where the police is. I don't even know where it is, but we're dealing with the fire right now, and you're back to zero.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
You have a good day. Thank you.
Take care. Thank you very much, and happy holidays ahead.
Yes.
Thank you. We'll keep an eye on it.
All right, now, Stephen Mitchell. Do we have a Stephen Mitchell in here? All right. Judy Glendenning. Miss Judy. Would you please come up here and
That's my
we'll
husband,
get
Greg.
sworn in, please?
Okay, sworn in? Okay. What am I doing?
Yes, would you please state your name for the record?
Judy Glendenning.
And ma'am, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth here today?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi.
Good morning.
But my husband knows more of the facts. Can Craig come up?
Okay, another swearing, please.
Yeah.
Do that.
Oh, it's a tag team.
Sorry. Yeah, we're a tag team, sorry.
Hello, sir, would you please state your name for the record?
Craig Glendenning.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today?
I do.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. What's going on?
Okay, so if we go back to the sort of the beginning, my wife and I lived in Maryland till about 3 years ago, and her she grew up in West Hampton. She was a native. When her mother passed away 25 years ago, Judy and her brother took ownership of the house. Judy, just to put a background, just so you guys sort of know how we got here, we've never had an alarm system before. Her brother and her owned the house jointly. Her brother passed away, so suddenly we had two houses. And we found I had a full-time job working in government down in Maryland. And so the plan was we'll put an alarm system in a house that was vacant. And Judy was going to be, she's retired at that time, and she was going to be visiting so that we felt more comfortable with an alarm system. I ended up losing my job in Maryland. Again, I worked for government. It was kind of abrupt. So we decided to make West Hampton our residence, which is our primary residence right now. We'd never had an alarm system, and I set it off cooking for the first time. Unfortunately, that was my gimme. We had luckily called the alarm system in. The fire chief, as you know, has to show up, or someone from the fire, but we'd already called it off, so there was no dispatching other than that. Second time was ignorance, not knowing that steam set off a fire alarm. We had no idea. We thought it was smoke. And we've got a apartment upstairs. We had friends stay, and the alarm company put the fire alarm right outside the bathroom. And so, and there was no fan in the bathroom. So she opens the door, and suddenly the alarm goes off. And so that was obviously an issue. We got forgiveness on that one, and we had paperwork which we sent in showing that ADT came in and moved the alarm over into the kitchen, between the kitchen. It's a very small apartment with low ceilings. Then we had a plumber come in. I wasn't home at the time, and for some reason, he decided he needed to run steaming hot water in the shower, and it sets the alarm off again.
And what date is that, sir?
That's the one we got the notice
That's the one we got the notice on. So that was on,
Is that June 11th?
Yeah,
yeah, it would have been, yes.
yeah, okay.
And the one prior, it was April
April
15th.
24,
Yeah, 24, a year, 14 months earlier.
yeah.
That sounds correct, but
Okay,
that
so this
at a-
was basically just a mistake.
It was.
Okay, so, I mean, somebody was just not dealing with it properly.
Right, and I have paperwork to show that we then got them, well, actually, we had to get them in because they couldn't do it over the phone, apparently. And they turned off the, it's still going to sound an alarm upstairs, but they turned it off so it doesn't call in ADT.
Okay.
Unfortunately, what's not showing on here is by the time, before we could get ADT to actually physically come in, it got set off one more time by a tenant that we used to have upstairs, and he did it by a hot shower, and that's not on here yet, unfortunately.
Where is the alarm sensor now?
In the living room.
It's still in the living room, kitchen area, but it's just for sounding an alarm now. It's not calling ADT, it's not getting sent to anybody. And that's the only issue we have. And again, ignorance on our part, so we're asking for, obviously.
So in the event of a fire, if you're not there, we'll get no notification of
No,
it.
no, the fire ones are on. This is just the steam one, and they lowered the temperature also.
Actually, it's not. The whole, it is turned off, but notification for the rest of the house downstairs is on. So, but I've learned my lesson on cooking hamburgers inside in the winter. I open windows now and so forth, but
Can those alarms be moved, relocated a little bit to prevent that from happening?
for downstairs, you mean?
Wherever the steam issue is? and-
Well, that was upstairs and it's been turned off totally. And no, I actually have paperwork from ADT and where they state that they had to turn it off. Well, it was best to turn it off because there's no, it's low ceilings, it's a small apartment, there was no good place for it to be.
And there's fire alarms in all the other rooms upstairs, the bedroom, the kitchen, and the hallway going up the stairs. Just not directly by the bathroom now.
Right.
All right.
Okay, all right. Hey, I'm gonna make a recommendation that we waive it and send it back.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
So-
serious mistakes, and you're trying to make the appropriate moves.
Right, and
to
I think we've
correct it.
taken care of it. I mean, we've got the downstairs still working, and like I said, we know what we've got. We've learned about steam. We're, yeah.
All right, we have a motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. You will have your fine forgiven and your counter back to zero.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ms. Glendenny?
Yeah, the alarms are there, yes.
Trecca Watermill LLC?
Eureka?
Eureka? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it.
Nobody's home.
Yes, it's a no-show.
All right. Blake McCord Architects. That's an in-person, yeah. Nope. All right, we have some strikers. No, how about Anthony Rubano?
Yes, sir, would you please state your name for the record?
First name's Anthony, last name Urbano, R-U-B-A-N-O.
Thank you, Mr. Banner. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today?
Absolutely. I'm a good Catholic boy from the Bronx. We always tell the truth.
Okay, Mr. Rubano, can you tell us about your alarm?
Yeah, I mean, we've had this house in Hampton Bay since 2008. I put an alarm system in probably 2009. Never had any issues in the past. The past year, some of the sensors started failing, which triggered some false alarms, and we didn't get, like in the middle of the night, at 2 o'clock in the morning. Unfortunately, I got the phone call, but didn't respond to that because we were sleeping.
Right.
We paid a few fines in the past. How many was I?
Respectfully, because we were mortified that the shop.
I mean, I felt bad. So we've changed all the sensors out. We redid the whole system and haven't had an issue since we did that. So hopefully we're good. And I was just looking for a reduction in this fine. I don't mind paying it half.
Did you buy, we have copies of the service that you
The
did?
repairs, the bills?
I did it all myself. It was a
did it yourself?
self-installed alarm system through. Anyway, I did it myself, but everything's redone. With the alarm system, I went over everything with them. We did a whole check of the system, and so far, everything's been good. So,
All right, gentlemen.
When was that done?
within the last couple of months.
So last alarm was on June 26th?
Yeah,
Right, and
And
we
it was
haven't
done.
had one since.
done before June or after June?
After this last one.
After June.
After the last one, yeah. I apologize for all the false alarms too, because it's, not something I'm proud of.
Well, it appears to, I'm willing to zero them out and reset them. He's done the work, but now you're on the hook for the repairs and anything that comes in the future.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Sirs, appreciate it.
Yep. I haven't got her, Susan.
You're welcome.
We can put that one myself, I know.
And this is all police.
Gotta pick it up here.
Have you got it?
I'm looking.
Yeah, that's the three.
You find Susan's illusion?
No.
I can't find her.
Is Susan illusion under something else?
Armin Belova.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yes.
Oh, for goodness sake,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, which one?
Armin Belova, yes. Sorry.
Right here, see. That's what it's on.
Oh, Bellanova, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an illusion. Okay.
Got it, okay.
So basically, hi, I'm Armin Belova. I own Armin and Judy, which is in Bridgehampton. And basically.
And sir, before you start, do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth,
Absolutely.
but the truth today? Thank you.
So I'm here because in 2024, we had 3 or 4 false alarms, and they happened within a day, day and a half.
Right.
And I tried to speak to fire marshal, and it was a period of time where we couldn't get somebody to replace the sensor that was inside the walk-in box. And the walk-in box has a heat detector and also has a sprinkler system. So at the advice of the fire chief, we removed the sensor and basically left just the sprinkler system. And in lieu of that, I would like to see if I can get the reduction on this particular fine that it's $750, since those 3 false alarms prior have been paid and have gone to the tax bill.
So the last one the one you're appealing is on October 23rd of 2024?
yeah.
But what about the one on?
The one on March,
On
that's all.
March.
Yeah,
Because that would have
Oh,
been.
the one in
ze-
March
that
is
would
what
have
you're-
been- That would have been the 0.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, so he's,
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm okay with that.
All right. I'll entertain a motion.
Yeah, you've done, all the repairs are done, though?
I always try to be on top of it, even though it takes time for people to come and do the
Yeah.
stuff. But we always do and take care of the property.
Okay.
The detectors he's referring to were disconnected. We're not sure why that they were installed in the first place, because of the fact that the walk-in boxes only require, where there's a sprinkler system, they're only required to have the sprinkler heads that are in there. They have to be set for the temperatures that are within the box, whether they be freezer or refrigerator. So every time they opened up the door, hot air came in and set the system off.
Okay.
So that was why we told them to disconnect those
Okay.
systems.
All right, I'm okay with resetting.
Okay?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, very good. All right.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Sorry, there is also a police.
There's a
fire.
police on there too?
August.
That I'm totally unaware of, because it's.
Oh, yeah, down here in August.
Sorry, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Yeah, we
You know
just-
about the
okay.
police?
0,
You don't know anything about that?
0.
Hang on, let me check this one.
Is there a police report?
Yep.
Hold on, stand by.
It's a silent panic alarm at the incident location. Upon arrival, workers inside the building were cooking and cleaning. There was no emergency at this time.
I'll make the motion that we,
Include that.
that we
Clear that one.
clean that one too.
All right, second.
All right, so that's fire and police, counter to zero, fines forgiven.
Second.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right,
Yep.
yes.
Thank you.
Gary Siegler. That's an in-person too.
It might be on Zoom, but I'm not sure.
Petco, can we get Petco on the Zoom, please?
I don't have them on Zoom.
Okay.
Okay. Then I-
Is anybody on Zoom?
He doesn't have them?
Is anybody on Zoom?
I have a John Liffin and a Jim Bergakian. Jim Tarika?
Yes, he was here. He's on the list before.
Say it again, please.
Trika Watermill, he's on the list a little bit before.
Yeah,
The last one on the
Bring him
first
in.
page.
yeah, Tarika,
Yes.
are they on Zoom?
Yes.
Oh, they are. Okay, we called for them before and we didn't,
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, she's back.
Yep. Okay. Howdy, folks.
are your microphones muted?
The microphone, you look.
Hello?
You look.
I'm hearing you now. Okay.
Oh, okay, I've been on all this time, but somehow you couldn't hear me or see me. My name is Jim Tarika.
Okay. You're gonna get sworn in now, sir?
Yes,
Mr. Tarika, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. We have a fire alarm, okay, with an incident date of August 2nd. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, sir.
That's not the one?
That's not the one?
I've been in this house for 35 years. This is the first time I've ever had an infraction. I went away for 5 days. A mundane thing like a battery went dead, and the alarm company had a second number to call, but for some reason they didn't call it. They kept calling the police, and the alarm went on and off instead of shutting off completely, and the police kept coming back several times. It looks like I've been a habitual offender, but this was actually one malfunction that caused all this problem, and eventually the police called my cell number. I was out of state. I immediately called a friend who went over, shut it off. When I came home a few days later, I changed the battery. Now it works fine, obviously. I told the alarm company they made a mistake because they should have called a second person, a friend of mine, in the event I wasn't home, but they didn't. And so it's just an unfortunate thing that a battery went out. I was away. I'm not a habitual offender. This was one malfunction that caused all these visits, the same malfunction. So I'm just coming before you asking for some leniency on a very heavy fine of $1,650 that has been assessed to me.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you replaced the battery and had no issues since then, is that correct?
No, sir.
Okay, and the
No, sir.
alarm companies?
And I gave the alarm company a second number for me and a second number for a friend who lives nearby
Okay.
in the event I'm not there to come over and turn it off. They should have called him to begin with, but they didn't.
Okay, well, I'm making a motion to reset the counter and forgive the fines, put you back to 0,
I'll second that.
all right?
Okay, are we good with that? All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Okay, sir.
Thank you very, very much, gentlemen. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your
Thanks for your
consideration.
patience on waiting there, sir. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Amy Politi? Okay.
Oh, the early bird.
What's your name?
Me, Politi.
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, would you tell us what's going on?
Sure, it's almost an exact repeat. At one point, there was a time when I was noticing my alarm kept going off, and I couldn't figure out why. But I would stop the call, I would, shut it down, not use the alarm. And then we realized that the bathroom sensor was broken. They sent out a new one, we replaced it. But I didn't realize that in one day, 3 calls I wasn't home, had been made to the police department. And the next day, it happened all at once. I didn't find that out until I got a letter from Southampton, because I thought I was shutting it down each and every time that I was ahead of it. So when I got the letter saying that all these alarms had gone off, I came in with the letter and I went to the alarm office. And there was a nice woman sitting at the desk, and I told her what happened, and I gave her the letter and a handwritten thing, and I never heard anything. So I thought, okay, it's taken care of. And then I got a second letter saying it was going to be put on a lien because I hadn't paid it. So I came back in, and there was another woman there. She said the lady was no longer there. She doesn't know what happened to my letter, and I should come to the hearing. So that's sort of where.
So on November 5th, 24, and all the way through to November 6th,
Yeah.
you had all the same alarm issues because of the
Yeah, it was one
bad
window, the
sensor?
bathroom window, and the alarm company sent out a new one. And so when I came in the second time with the letter, she asked me to get a letter from the alarm company saying
Confirming
they
that.
sent it out, and
So you took care of that.
I sent her the letter, right?
I'll make a motion that we excuse me, we waive it and set.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor. That we're gonna bring it back to 0 and forgive the fines.
And we know what was setting it off? Do we know what was setting it off?
Yeah, the
Can hear
battery.
you.
What set it off? What caused the alarm?
The sensor in the bathroom window was not good, so they sent a new one out.
Okay, I'll second that, Ed.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you
Okay.
so very much, gentlemen. Have a very happy holiday, and
Thank you.
very much.
Appreciate your patience. Thank you. All right, this one's a Zoom. Do we have anybody on Zoom for Lifton?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Can you hear me, gentlemen?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Hi, I'm
We're gonna get you
Lifton.
sworn in, sir. Want to swear them in?
Yes. Okay. Sir, would you please state your name?
John Lifton.
Thank you. And sir, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth here today?
I do.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, John, what's happening?
My wife and I own this property in Watermill. It's just a residence. There are 2 false alarms. The first one was in August of 2024. We received a call from the alarm company, but we were out of state. And we didn't tell, no one was home. So we didn't know what to do. We asked our neighbor to go to the house, but by that time, company had arrived. We didn't want to cancel it because we actually lost a house to fire in Connecticut about 10 years ago. After that happened, we had ADT come in and do an inspection. According to my records, they did it on August 24th and said the system was fine, even though it was clearly a defective alarm. Nothing was wrong. No one was home. Then again, this year, on August 2nd, there was another false alarm. They called, my son was home. He told them everything was fine. They called us. We were out of cell range. We were in the area, but there was no cell service. The fire department came. There was nothing going on. I got the alarm billing, and I called ADT to come in. They said there was indeed a faulty sensor. They inspected the whole system. They replaced the sensor, and it appears to be working fine now. So I guess the reason I would ask you to consider a waiver in this case is that it was really nothing that anyone in the house did. It was the equipment, and we tried in both cases to make sure the equipment was operating correctly, and spent a fair amount of money actually to achieve that in the second case. And I understand your system. I read the town code, and I understand how this works. I guess I just feel that the fines are intended to deter people from being careless about it, and I feel that in this case, we weren't careless, and we followed up and did the right thing, and so I was hoping that you would grant us a waiver.
When did ADT come out and change the faulty sensor?
Was that September 24th?
Yes, that's right. I sent in a copy of the
We have a copy of it?
of the
Yes.
work
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
work order.
That's in effect.
Okay, then I'm going to make a recommendation that we waive it and set it back.
Okay, I'll second.
Okay, do I have a second?
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Okay.
And you were
Thank you
absolutely
very
right,
much.
John. That's exactly what the fines are supposed to do, is keep people from, just
Being careless.
doing it and not caring, But thank
Can
you.
I make one observation? I don't want to take up your time, but the alarm company tells me that even if I had been home and it said to them, everything is fine, it's just a false, a false sensor, faulty sensor, that they still have to call the fire department, and the fire department still has to come. And that the reason for that is that there might be a hidden, a non-visible fire.
Yes.
And
That's correct,
You know,
sir.
yeah, I know, I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing out that the system is sort of designed to be triggered whenever there's a faulty system as well as when there's a real case. And I don't know if there's a solution for that, but I guess maybe in those cases, there's a better claim for leniency than in cases where,
Well, I'll tell you that it would be this board's wish that everybody would take each year, have the security system checked over by the installer or the people servicing it. That's what
Yeah.
we would hope for, okay?
That's-
That way, we're all clear, okay? You don't have to deal with this stuff, we don't have to deal with this stuff, and it's streamlined. But that is actually what we would like to achieve at the end of the day.
And if you
Yeah,
keep this in mind, that having the sensor in your house or sensor system, if there is a fire, it's there to help you. If there is no fire, the system is also telling you that something's wrong and it needs to be checked. So
I
that's
understand.
why there's some room in the way the law is written to give people relief.
Okay, well, I understand that, and I appreciate that. I just, wanted to offer that as a comment, but
I'm
thank you.
just sorry you said it. I know. I don't want to take up your time, but thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, now,
Abraham Miller, is that right?
all right. That's an in-person. Abraham Miller.
So Mr. Miller sent us a letter, if you see the second page. He's in a surgery right now.
Oh, okay. So we'll put this on for another date.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll deal with this one in the new year.
Okay.
Anybody else on Zoom?
No one else is on Zoom. That's it.
What is that date in February that we're meeting? Do you have it?
I believe it's 9th, but it might be the same problem as,
Question mark next to my 9, so I'll look it up.
it might be the same problem as last February, that it was in the same time with a different hearing, so I gotta make
Yeah, that-
sure
yeah.
Okay.
it's not gonna
The
be in
ninth
the
is a
same
Monday.
day.
so-
Yep,
Okay.
okay.
February
Yeah.
9th?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now, what are you folks here for?
Good morning, we're here for the rental revocation on Bautista.
Okay, let's deal with that right now.
You want us both up there? I'm her attorney.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind getting sworn in.
Man, what's your name?
I have a copy of that.
Yeah, I don't have.
Nobody available from. Just a little closer.
Talk about this.
And do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? Should you testify here today? Thank you. Your name, you don't, obviously don't need to be sworn in.
Michael Molon.
Thank you, Mr. Mullen. And your counsel for the
Yes, yes, I am.
case, thank you.
Ed, before we begin, just made aware that, first of all, code enforcement is not available to speak on this.
Code
today.
enforcement's not available to speak on this?
Correct, today, and also the attorney,
Sean Cambridge is in State Supreme Court, which is where the letter came from.
Okay.
So it may wind up having to be postponed.
Is there anything, do you know anything about this one, sir?
I do, I know we would need the code enforcement officer here.
We do need the code
Yes,
enforcement.
to elicit testimony.
I'm
So
sorry,
we-
folks, but we're gonna have to put this off till February.
February. Maybe February 9th?
I'm sorry, sir?
Maybe February 9th?
That's a good day.
It's a Monday. It'll work. But, yeah, I'm sorry, folks, honestly.
We understand. Okay. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
She's with licensing, so,
for licensing
yes, she's from the building department.
from the build, okay.
But we still have the administrative false alarms.
Say it again, please.
We still have
The
the,
administrative?
Administrative?
Yes.
Yes.
and,
Yeah, I was just saying,
She's here.
She's here now, so,
Yeah.
yeah,
we can get you cooking here.
so to speak.
no, she's with us. She's from the town. To be sworn in.
I'm gonna need a program later, I don't know. All right, so, Risha Nagalia,
Yes.
on the administrative review list,
That was set off.
what do we wanna do with that, gentlemen?
Set off due to cooking, so it was not a false alarm.
Do I have a motion?
Let me see here.
Yeah, to, go ahead.
I'll
and-
second that.
Yeah, reset.
Yep, I'll go for that. Together here.
All right, so, do I have we have a motion on the floor for, there is no fine, but for going to a reset.
Reset the counter.
Okay?
Yeah.
We have that.
And that is for fire. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that passes. 14 Web Court. Again, no fine involved here. This is a police.
So it says it's unfounded that it was activated at the sliding door for the bedroom.
Yep.
However, they could find nothing wrong with it. So they're saying that the alarm was unfounded.
Okay, I'll entertain a, what do you want to do?
How
First
far
one,
back
that's
was
no
that?
fine, it's just, we would reset.
Let them go back to stay at zero.
Okay.
Reset the
Count
counter.
it to 0. Okay, very good. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right. Mohammed El-Baji.
It's appealing both alarms,
Right.
both on the same day, July 8th of '25. Hang on, let's just take a look at the PD report.
It's the same situation.
There's a mouse in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Triggering the alarm, after speaking with the alarm surveillance. He changed the alarm to stay, but it didn't generate the alarm after that. I don't understand why it's showing a second time. Police report advises that residential burglary alarm arrived, conducted exterior check, appeared occupied and undisturbed. Time of the call with all accessible doors secure. So it's deemed a false alarm. And that's on both cases. And the owner is telling us that somehow some critters were in the house, and that's how it got set off.
Mouse.
Same day.
It says mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, so I would say
Say
that,
set it back.
yeah.
Reset.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Michael,
Michael Wagner. This is, they've paid one.
Yeah, that's quite a while ago.
Back in '21.
right.
Uh-huh.
And then this one here is from July 31st.
July 31st?
Changing,
Yeah, this year.
It's July 16th.
says they were changing out.
Oh, the invoice date, I'm sorry, was the 31st. I apologize.
Okay. It looks like they were having a difficult time using the system through their
Cell phones?
cell phones, and they might have activated it that way. And the officer's report, the responding officer said that all secure at the time of the alarm, so it was unfounded, so.
Wait and some. Yeah, I would waive it and set the counter back.
Yeah, second on it.
Okay.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. that passed.
Fire alarms, here we go.
Okay. On June 10th,
That's the police, all right. I'm sorry, I get a little bit behind, it kills me.
so Mary White is appealing a second alarm from June 10th of 2025.
Yeah, this is the woman whose husband is sick.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and she said, she called in the alarm herself out of fear. She's 82 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, the system was going off, right? And she,
Yeah, the system went off. and she-
All right, I'll make this
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go with
Do a full
fine
re-
forgiven and
Full reset.
counter back to 0, please.
second.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carol. Patrick Carroll from 7 Acorn Path, East Quad, is appealing a third police alarm he had on July 21st of 2025, and there was one prior on March 19th of 25 that he paid by check. So July 31st.
Under supporting, it says, my notice was sent to Florida, I just received it in East Quogue. my alarm was canceled in time, the police should not have responded. I don't know if that's how it
Yeah, we
works.
can't- you can't
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
not how it works, so. What am I looking at here?
We paid one for this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading the CAT system now.
Yeah.
They put in a valid passcode to turn it off. It's cleared by the PD. They had no phone numbers listed for the owner.
So it looks like his position is that the system should not have notified the police because he believes he shut it off upon arriving home. But it sounds to me like,
I'll make a motion that we do we forgive the fine and get the counter back to 0 again.
Yep.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Second.
Aye.
And that's the police alone.
Yeah, he's got some service issues that's what he's dealing with, it looks like.
Okay. Georgette.
Yeah, this was a real fire. I mean, it was grease and smoke and all kinds of things going on. So I'm gonna recommend, well, there's no fine to it, but I'd set the counter back.
Just set the counter back. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And that's going to be Georgette Michon?
Yeah.
Michon? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Virginia Kelch.
Let me just finish it. Okay. It's appealing a second firearm.
And I
They're
see
saying-
I see there's a police alarm in there too, from 2023,
Right.
but that's old. I
There's
mean,
no report for that. We're dealing with the,
The narrative says this was not a second request. The fire department responded to a smoke detector that was going off for a 95-year-old with memory issues. That's what the notes say.
Okay, this is going to be I'm making a motion that we forgive the fine and bring it back to 0 for the fire and for the police alarm.
Yeah, I'll second.
All right.
This was the Virginia,
Virginia Kelch.
yeah, got it, okay. Make sure, make sure I had the right one. Yeah.
the next one is Brett Simon. It's got 0 fine, 1 false alarm, fire on July 26th.
Yeah, the smoke detectors just went off for some reason, and they called it in. Yeah.
Twice in 30 minutes,
Yeah.
despite no smoke or
No
odor.
indication of anything.
Well, you know, they last 8 years, and that's the end of them.
Mhm.
I set the counter back.
Set the counter back.
Yeah.
We have a motion on the floor, set the counter back to 0. All in favor?
Aye.
Ouch.
And that is fire. All right.
Okay, Anton Kahnbach?
Conback is next?
Yeah. So they are appealing a second false fire alarm from 2025. Previous alarms were in 21, 1 fire, 1 police. So this one's a $400 fine for a second false alarm.
Spider webs.
So they're asking for a waiver for the,
8-3 alarm.
correct, the first alarm was a system maintenance issue possibly, the second was to cooking. Is it rental?
Yeah, okay. I'll make a motion that we forgive the fine and we bring the counters back to zero. That's fire and police.
Police. Yeah,
Second.
All in favor?
aye.
All right.
The next one will be can cut or a cut. These are police alarms. He's appealing the third one that occurred on September 1st of '25. Let's see what we have for report. Forgot to lock the door when we were leaving the house.
Yeah, there was somebody there and
The
opened the
other
door.
night, 2 a.m., we got a call from the alarm company. We checked security cameras, saw a lady come to our door and open it. Well, afterwards, police got notified with our knowledge to check out the house. By the time the police arrived, the person had left without taking anything since she got scared off by the alarm. So it's not a false alarm.
No,
They
this
had
is
someone-
valid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
I'd recommend that we waive it and set it back.
Hmm.
Yeah, 'cause-
Okay,
Second.
that's forgiven, yeah, all
Yeah.
in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Sock off. And couch, should be due couch. Should be due,
Yes, that's done.
oh, okay.
And the last one looks to be Kevin Zakharoff. Appealing one that was paid? Is that correct? He paid it already.
Yes.
Yep,
All right, well,
Yeah.
all we can do here is send his counter,
Let's set the
put his
counter back.
counter back to zero, and I'll make that motion.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Aye.
Counter to zero, and that's for a police. All right. Very good. All right, now, we have a few that we had no shows for. I believe if you folks are of the mind that we put this to February 9th for Stephen Mitchell.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Just give me a second, gentlemen, I'm just writing this stuff down here. That's February 9th, okay, of 26. All right, for Stephen Mitchell, for Blake McCoy, Architects. Gary Siegler.
Yep.
Tab 9/26, reschedule.
This is one I want to hear about,
Which one?
this Siegler.
Siegler.
The people walked in and they were sanding floors and all the rest of that. And I'm like, well, who doesn't, take the precautions?
Yeah.
I don't know. Especially the tradesmen should have at least known that,
Yeah, cover the heads, yeah.
Okay, and the last one is Petco, all right? And what I'm interested about Petco is, John, I think you, at this point, this was one of those properties that was involved with wiring that was going to the wrong building.
Hampton Bays?
Yes. Yeah, there was, we had issues there with alarm wiring throughout
Right,
the rest of the complex.
Yeah, they were, they were doing that for a couple businesses got messed up in there.
Wiring got
And
screwed
I
up a little
would,
bit.
Just out of curiosity, like to find out, did they in fact correct that wiring?
Good.
But Petco, we put back on the agenda for February 9th of '26. All right?
And Abraham Miller too, right?
Say it again, please?
Mr. Miller too.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see that.
Yeah, right here.
Abraham Miller. What did I do with it?
Oh, it's right. Oh.
All right.
You want it? I got it.
Well, I go through all of this stuff back to do the,
That one. All right. Wait, he was the one in surgery?
that's the one that was in surgery.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so, yeah, Miller's on that list too. All right, now, what about this licensing?
Oh, my God.
Yes, sir. Johnny had a great.
That before you got home.
I see it.
Wow.
I only have 2 copies because they're over 600 pages.
Only 600? Oh, okay, all right.
This would be on me.
Man, should have brought a bigger briefcase.
Yeah, John's jumping ship on this one. 600 pages.
John's running out the door.
I flattened the tires on your car, you're not going anywhere.
Did you get the right car?
Yeah.
You no longer have the white truck?
Oh, no.
I got all the white trucks because I couldn't tell
I
which
don't have a
one.
white truck anymore.
Black truck.
Red one.
Oh,
Fire engine red.
Okay.
okay, let's see what we have going on here.
Trying to blend in, huh?
Yeah. You guys have a great holiday?
Yes, you too, John, it's nice seeing you.
All right, thanks very much.
See you on the road,
take-
John.
Take care, thank you very kindly, sir.
Yep, no worries. See you later.
Yes, sir. I always appreciate you being here, John, just make sure you know that, it's a big deal for me.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
It really is,
Yeah.
honest to God.
It's, you know, I know the board has a lot of questions and everything else. I know, you know, some of the backgrounds and stuff give you a little insight into some of it. But then, you know, I sit and listen to some of it, I'm like,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I do that too.
All right, take care.
Have a
Bye-bye,
good
guys.
day.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Okay, so let's,
You don't happen to have a synopsis on this, do you? No?
Oh, God.
All right, we're,
Is it this one? No, it's not. Oh, okay, Jennifer Sosa. All right.
didn't, we already moved on this.
This, do you remember when?
We've seen this before?
I recall that the folks came in, okay, this, I guess this Barbara,
no, next one down.
sorry?
That's, the top one is Schler.
This one is.
Yeah, Sosa, Genoa Sosa.
It's the second one.
Second one down.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, this as well, so that's why.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are any of you fellows familiar with Belfour and what they do?
No one. Town attorney's office?
I believe Belfour is a fire alarm system company. I've
No,
seen-
Belfour is a disaster recovery people.
Okay.
All right, this is the largest company in the country for doing restorations on flood, fire, and associated damages.
Okay.
Okay? I work with these people all the time. They're they're the people that I call when I need that kind of work done.
So if you go to the back page. gives you-
Right, and, I just need to study this further. I don't believe that we're gonna come to any conclusion right now with two copies of this for, for board, but
What's it on for today?
I'm not even sure. Okay? I'm not even sure what they're.
Is it set up for, as a hearing today, or just,
I think it was supposed to
no one's here?
be
for that?
discussed for further,
Well, with the volume of paperwork, probably have to take some time to look at it.
Yeah.
Reschedule for the 9th and give us a chance to read through this.
Reschedule for the 9th, and we also need copies for all the rest of the, for everybody. I mean, I have mine, okay? And Walter has his, but
I need a copy.
I need one for Jason.
For
I
Bob.
need one for Bob, and if Tony comes back, we need it for Tony too.
And then could I trouble you for
You need
one for
one?
council, if you don't mind? Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
and for the lawyer.
Yeah. This looks like it might be original. It's all annotated. Oh, sorry about that. I just threw it at you. Yeah, this belongs to Sosa. All right. Yeah, we're gonna need some time to study this, so rescheduling to the 9th would be a help, and then, will there be any of them here representing themselves? Yeah,
I don't know.
so both pretty significant amount of money that they're implying they want.
That's gonna be a Mitch and
Well, we don't deal with money. We're licensing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and they have a deposition in here as well.
And,
Is there anything from Belfour in there?
well, the guy's name is William Anderson,
Correct?
okay? And I believe William Anderson is actually the local fella that owns the local Belfour.
Got it.
Over on, I believe it's on Route 27, right in Watermill, across the street from a gas station by McGee Street.
Okay. Sunoco.
Oh, okay, I know who you mean now, yeah. He's on the right side going west.
I need time to look.
Yeah,
Right, so
and,
he-
it's,
It would behoove him to be here too.
well, I'm
Eventually.
I'm surprised that they weren't contacted in some way to be here for this. I imagine this is gonna make more sense when Sean's back. Sean would have some knowledge of this, yes or no, or?
I can't speak to that because I don't know. I can tell you, I don't know. I haven't heard about it. I don't know. I suspect if he were here, just due to the volume of documents submitted, it would warrant an adjournment so you could all absorb them. Can't see how you could possibly make a decision with that many papers to go through.
Yeah.
Would it be possible as well to make a request to have those parties here?
Yes.
So give us an opportunity to ask questions. But there is a deposition in here that was taken by the attorneys. So that, we need to read that. the same thing goes for this one, the second one, that's,
I'm like certain. I don't think
That
you
we
were
looked
here
at
for
one,
this one,
right.
but she was very upset
Mhm.
because these people didn't show up. Well, we said, well, we don't have another side to hear.
Mhm.
And I'm believing that this Thomas James design, okay? We couldn't rule on it because we hadn't heard from the other side.
okay.
And we couldn't even let Barbara talk about it
Because they were not
until
here.
the other people were there to defend themselves.
Okay, so the way I understand it, that would be with Schlereth, it looks like, and Thomas Jane Design to reschedule to the 9th and ask both parties to be present.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, do I have a motion to
I make that motion.
adjourn?
I will second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that's it, gentlemen. Shut off your mics.